This is Julie.
Hey, calendar, what's my morning like?
Julie's about to have a long day.
At 9 a.m., soccer carpool. 9:10, purchase birthday card. 9:05, dry cleaning.
Did you just go backwards?
I'm sorry, I can't fit that question into your schedule. 9:15, cry for a little bit.
For days that won't end, let Schwann's help. With Schwann's, you can get delicious meals that go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. Visit today at schwanns.com. This is Julie.
Hey, calendar, what's my morning like?
Julie's about to have a long day.
At 9 a.m., soccer carpool. 9:10, purchase birthday card. 9:05, dry cleaning.
Did you just go backwards?
I'm sorry, I can't fit that question into your schedule. 9:15, cry for a little bit.
For days that won't end, let Schwann's help. With Schwann's, you can get delicious meals that go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. Visit today at schwanns.com.
Hi, this is Jim, the Keys bartender. It's about 20 or 4 in the morning. We are live, and you'll be able to get it. The eye wall, we went to the, in Lakeland, Florida, we went to the eye wall. I woke up around 1:40. I wasn't sure if we were going to have to move to other environs or another hotel. And I checked in with the front desk, and they were able to jiggle things around so the girls can sleep in, and we'll stay another day. There definitely is a good certainty that we won't be able to go back into Key Largo until Wednesday, but I'm hoping that might not be the case, because we, and I hate to use all the uhs and stuff like that, but my mind just wanted to, even though it appears as if our property is safe, but there seems to be a lot of looters in the area, and I wanted to secure that. So I'm kind of torn between getting back, but I got the girls with me, you know, my wife, my daughter, my sister-in-law, and our dog Roxy, and I don't want to bring them into that. But if I could get them down to Homestead, I would like to go in there and secure our property, for a day or so, and just make sure. I just, what can they really take? They're going to loot it. They're going to take some television and stuff like that. Hopefully they won't do anything stupid, like tear up any of the interior. But and I definitely, it's not worth taking a life over it. But I do hate the idea of someone taking advantage of the situation, doing a looting thing. That really, that pisses me off. But I have to say, the people here at the Terrace Hotel in the Lakeland Terrace Hotel here in Lakeland, Florida, they've been so fabulous. They've just really stepped up. I've seen their staff is working. It's 20 or 4 in the morning. The bellman and the night manager, they're just very professional. They're very warm, very friendly. I didn't want to be up in the room, just sitting up, doing anything. So I'm just sitting down here in the lobby, tightening up some of the episodes I had, and hoping that. I'll give you a little description of what happened. We're actually on the other side. There seems to be gusts of at least 80 miles an hour. It was downgraded to a category 2, I think, but the wind was strong enough to tear up the awning off the front and knock out some columns. I went outside, and I was going to sit outside for a while, but it still looked like it was gusting over 100 miles an hour, so I thought better. I didn't want to be that guy who said, hell yeah, he went out at 20 or 4 in the morning and he got hit by a stop sign. That would be ironic and an absurd way to go out. So I don't want to be that guy doing something stupid. But I do enjoy it. I'm telling you, it's my first real hurricane that I went through. And being able to stand on the porch on I'm trying to think of the direction we were going. We were on the north side, the northwestern side of the hotel. So the way the wind was coming from the beginning. So if the wind is coming out counterclockwise, it was coming from the east down, and we were protected there. Now we're on the other side, and the wind is coming out of the... I'm trying to visualize this. It's actually coming in to us from the southwest. So we're hoping that the situation works out pretty good here. Of course, the people are under a lot of stress, and we don't know how they're doing. And we hope they can relax and have a relaxing time here. I mean, the staff has to deal with a lot of different things, and they're doing it with a very professional manner. People are not always at their best, but maybe I don't want to cause any distress for them. But I'd like to send a special shout out to those guys. Mark, the night manager. I didn't get the bellman's name, but he was a great guy, and I'm so happy that they were able to put us up another night. I didn't want to have to be on the road again. We are, hey, listen, it hasn't been tough for us other than the stress of not knowing if you're going to be homeless or not. But being able to right here, we are in a place. It's still a little stressful. You got to see the gusts and some trees down. There's, some people can't sleep at night. And hopefully everyone's going to be getting a good rest. I didn't think if I kept them up, sitting up there, it'd probably be the worst thing in the world. But the awning came down. It looks like I'm looking over at the... is that fountain still going? No, the fountain's off. But there's cars parked on the street. I see a car go by every so often. There's a curfew going on, so I don't know if they're technically not supposed to be driving out there. But there is no one up now except for a couple people. The winds are still gusting up. I imagine by 6 a.m. in the morning, we'll be seeing a relatively light breeze. There'll be a lot of debris to pick up. But that's all we have to deal with here. And I know everyone has certain things they have to deal with, and we appreciate their hardships. And I'm sending out all my best to the people in the Keys. Key West took it really hard. There was a lot of storm surge in some of the areas, the low-lying areas. One of the famous restaurant Snappers seems to be particularly hit hard, but it's really hard to tell sometimes by pictures whether it's just wind damage to their outside and how deep that is. The Catch restaurant where I work, and as well as Mariners Hospital in Tavernier, I'm sure they fared well. The storm surge in my sister-in-law's neighborhood seemed to have not occurred, which is great because their property is doing well. But there's a lot of people where their properties were utterly destroyed. There was it seemed to be at least 6 to 7 feet of storm surge on the ocean side, and we did see the pictures of the bay, Florida Bay, which is anywhere from 6 to 10 feet deep, just completely empty, reminiscent of the parting of the Red Sea when that storm comes in, and then just the wind just pushed out all the water up north, and I'm sure it surged back afterwards when it moved through. But I hope everyone is safe that are there, and don't get hurt trying to secure other people's property. Just try to secure your personhood, and make sure that you have plenty of water. It appears as if the police, the authorities, are going to be holding people north of the stretch in Florida City so they can check to see if things are structurally sound, and won't be allowing people in until they are they clear the debris from the roads, make sure that the bridges are safe. We live in North Key Largo, which is relatively safe, but I don't think that gives us any particular preference. But I am a part-time employee of Mariners Hospital, and I do work in this food service industry, so I could be of help if I have to open up the restaurant so we can feed the people that are coming in to do the recovery and repair work and all the maintenance things that have to go on. So I'll be ready to go down there. Obviously, I'm not. It's not as if I'm a police officer or a nurse, but I do. I have some skills, and I'll be happy to provide them for my fellow Florida Keys residents. And we're hoping to rebuild as quickly as possible, and to look out for everyone we have to, and give them that support. And for now, it is around 4 a.m. We're still gusting here in Lakeland. It appears up to 90 miles an hour, maybe 100. Not as bad as earlier. I don't see any limbs coming down, but we should be out of the thick of it in about 2 hours, 6 a.m. in the morning. I hope the upper part of Florida, weather's well, and stay away. If you are listening and you're in low-lying areas, please make sure to secure your person. Thank you. Good night or good morning.
Right now, you can get both Sprint's unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit and an 18-month lease. No trade-in required. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Phone $15 a month after $22.50 a month. Credit apply within 2 bills. If canceled earlier, main balance due. Unlimited basic after 6/30/20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with auto pay. Data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximums. Use rules and restrictions apply.
Napa know-how.
At Napa Auto Care Centers, you'll get a $75 prepaid Visa card when you spend $250 on Napa brake parts, which is cause to celebrate. Because normally the sound of screeching brakes means your bank account's about to take a hit. But getting $75 back makes that hit not so bad. Quality parts installed by the pros. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Care Centers. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 6/30/19.